there are a few clever tweaks you can make to maximize your next-gen experience for Series X and S owners, new and, well, newer.
From slick 4K resolutions that make everything crystal clear to smooth frame rates and the eye-popping colours offered by HDR, the Xbox Series X and S is an all-you-can-eat buffet of pure eye candy. But to really get that sugar hit, you'll want to head into your console's TV and display options menu and make sure you're getting the very most out of your screen. If you're rocking a 4K display, look under 4K TV details, and you'll find a list of features which your television or monitor can support, allowing you to make sure things like HDR are turned on. And if you're lucky enough to have a set that supports 120Hz, you can bash that on to experience the incredible fluidity of 120 FPS gaming on titles like the hypnotically gorgeous Psychonauts 2. As well as tuning up your console, it's also a good idea to check your TV settings to make sure that HDR is switched on for the port your console is plugged into, so that those colours really pop. Raz didn't wait a decade between adventures just to turn up looking drab, now did he?
For the ideal Xbox gaming setup, you'll also want to put careful consideration into the screen that you're plugging your console into in the first place. A 4K television is obviously a great option and one that you can fine-tune using the settings we just mentioned, but what about if you prefer a monitor? There are lots of great options here too, so you should probably make your choice based on your budget and what console you're rocking. The Xbox Series S is designed to target 1440p, so a compatible monitor like the Dell S2721DG-FA will allow it to access its full potential rather than scaling back to 1080p. It also supports HDR and has a 165Hz refresh rate, so you'll be getting a true blue next-gen experience when you fire this bad boy up. On the other hand, if you're looking for a taste of the full 4K 120fps extravaganza which the Series X is capable of, then the LG 27GP950 might be the monitor for you, boasting a muscular 160Hz refresh rate and rapid pixel response time to help it keep up with even the fastest games on the block.
So, now you've got your Xbox Series X or S up and running to its full capacity, working in perfect harmony with your TV or monitor to deliver images of unparalleled beauty, and your hard drive is simply overflowing with moments of pure gaming bliss. But it would be a shame to keep them all to yourself though, wouldn't it? Fortunately, the Xbox Wireless controller's share button makes it easier than ever for you to capture those highlights and fire them off to your friends. Or to the world at large if you're feeling especially confident. And if you swing into the capture and share portion of the preferences menu, you can actually customize your capturing that you're getting exactly the length and quality you're after, as well as dictating where your file is saved to and whether it uploads automatically. To capture like a real pro, you can also customize an Elite Series 2 controller to respond to a voice command, allowing you to yell "capture" whenever anything especially awesome happens.
The best setup for your Xbox Series X or S is obviously going to depend on the other equipment you have, and that goes for audio too. If you've got yourself a speaker system that is compatible with Dolby Atmos, then you'll absolutely want to get the Dolby Access app downloaded so that you can make the very most of it. Grabbing it from the Microsoft Store will also let you personalize your audio experience by setting up custom profiles and give you access to exclusive game trailers and content. For an even more intimate audio experience, you'll also find that the Xbox Wireless headset is fully compatible with Dolby Atmos.
But if the idea of 3D spatial sound is music to your ears, then the Xbox Wireless headset isn't your only option. Renowned sound boffins Bang & Olufsen also have an exceptionally lovely set of over-ear phones for you to slap around your head, boasting precisely engineered sound balancing, immersive virtualized surround sound, and a virtual boom arm that allows for a crystal clear conversation. The Beoplay Portal headset is ideal whether you're skulking around by yourself in Resident Evil Village or barking instructions to your co-chefs in Overcooked.
But when you are sitting in front of your console, you want to be totally locked in with nothing disturbing the experience. And one great way to do that is by going into the display options menu on your console and turning on hdmi-cec. This cheeky little setting lets you control the TV itself using your gamepad, meaning you can toggle things like volume without having to let your precious gamepad leave your hands for even a second. Except for bathroom breaks, I guess. Let's not be gross, guys. You'll also be given the option to let the console turn the devices off and on, meaning that hitting the power on your Xbox Series X and S will also fire up your TV and any speakers that you have connected. With its rapid load times and quick resume features, this fluidity is absolutely key to the next-gen experience, and these little settings tweaks can help you get the very most out of it.
So we're all about sharing here at Xbox On, but that doesn't mean you want to give someone full, unfettered access to your lovely new console whenever you're away. They could spend all your money at the store, or worse, mess with your achievements. Didn't do all the work just so your little brother could come along at the last second and experience the spine-tingling delight of the achievement unlocked chime while you're away? Not a chance. Fortunately, you can set up a guest key, which makes it really easy for other folk to use your console without creating their own account and without messing up your stuff. Everybody is playing games, nobody is having their achievements stolen, and everyone's happy.
As soon as you get your new console booted up, it's going to be pretty tempting to start downloading games right away, and you absolutely should, but it's also worth having a tinker around with the very first screen you land on, the homepage. If you hit the change view button while you're looking at the home screen, you'll also be able to customize which apps it features and what order they're in. And you'll also be given an option to tailor the guide, which hitting the Xbox Nexus button brings up, making it even easier for you to jump between your favorite games and apps. And you can also play around with a host of different themes and dynamic backgrounds to make the whole thing a lot livelier. You're probably going to be spending a fair amount of time hanging out here, so you might as well decorate.
Finally, no Xbox Series X or S is complete without an Xbox Game Pass subscription. With hundreds of games on offer, a Game Pass subscription ensures that you will never be short on incredible new titles to play and hidden gems to check out. And the library is just getting more impressive. If you're an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate member, you don't even have to wait for a lot of them to download. The cloud lets you jump straight into the action. Your Xbox Series X or S will never feel more like the console of the future when you log in, see what your friends are playing, hit a button and jump straight into the fray with them, even though it's a title you don't have installed. And you won't need a weather forecast to spot these clouds. Click on any title in the Xbox Game Pass library and you'll immediately be able to see whether it's compatible, with an option to play it via cloud rather than downloading it. Being a digital-only console, the Xbox Series S is ideally suited to an Xbox Game Pass membership. But in truth, both next-gen machines have been specifically designed to work in tandem with this incredible service.
Let us know any of your own setup tips down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Xbox info. Bye!